Hi, my name is Yuli. Everyone at Dini knows me by Yuli, by the way. Today is the big day. Today is the course day. I am so excited to be here showing you guys how I use, what I use, and how I do my own hair. It's so exciting, and I'm just so happy to be able to show you guys how to bring the beauty out of you, how to make you feel beautiful, how to just do the best you can to your hair. I started doing my hair when I was about like 10 years old. I started loving hairs and wigs, okay? Like, I didn't know exactly the world of the wigs, but I did know like that I love doing hair, and then that's when I started. So basically, I really started doing like little girls' hair. Maybe a lot of you do that, and maybe a lot of you love doing that. A lot of you already know how to do some things in your hair. Okay, so I also want to talk about me a little bit. I am 21 years old. I am a mom of one. I worked by Dini about 2 years ago. I started working with wigs when I was 15, 16. And then I came to this new journey in my life where I came to work by Dini, and it's just so exciting because there's a lot of things that I've learned during the years, and I know I'm gonna keep learning, and I am so happy to share this with all of you. Okay, so as you guys can see, and as you guys might be thinking at home, that I have one side of my hair very straight, and then the other side is like curly. This is my natural hair. This is how my hair really looks all the time. But I love my hair when it's straight. Like, I really love it. I don't know, I just feel like I feel more beautiful when my hair is very straight. So maybe a lot of you feel that way. If not, it's also okay. Curly hair is very beautiful. So what I used this morning to make my hair look like this was this brush, where you can find it on Amazon. This is where I got it. It's very practical. You can use it in your hair, and literally it's gonna take you 10 minutes to blow out your hair. And the way I did this side was like, I wash it first, and then you let it air dry a little bit. It cannot be completely wet, because if it's wet, you can burn your hair, okay? So it has to be more like this side. And then you're gonna just take a piece from your hair, you're gonna put it up with clip like this, and then it's very important that you guys use heat protector. Like, this is the most important thing. Whenever you're gonna use a blow dryer, curling iron, or just like a flattened iron, you have to use this. You can get it on Amazon also, and maybe in the pharmacy. It's very cheap, and you can get it wherever. So you're gonna spray it in your hair like that. I know it's already straight, but I just want to show you how to use it. And then you're gonna turn it on from the bottom. It has like a little clip at the bottom where you can turn it on. It has cool, low, and high. I use it on high, but if it's your first time, you can use it in low. And then you're just gonna use it like that. Like 2 times at the bottom, and then at the top. You're gonna keep doing the same thing all over and over until you see that your hair gets very straight and like where you like it. Some people like it a little bit fuller, some people like it more straight. So it really depends on you. So I like my ends to be under, right? So if I keep going straight, they're not gonna be under. So it's very important, if you're like me, that you like your ends to be under and they don't look so open like that. You just grab it and you go like this. For a few seconds. Just like that. And then you're done. I love this brush because, as you can see, I'm touching it everywhere and I don't burn myself. Like, you can touch it and you're not gonna burn yourself at all. So it's very good, it's practical. I'm just in love with it. So The other side of my hair, I'm gonna show you how to use a blow dryer, because maybe a lot of you don't have that brush at home. Maybe after this video, you're gonna buy it. So the way you're gonna use the blow dryer, it's gonna be totally different. Why? Because you have to use the blow dryer and the brush. So it's a little hard. I'm gonna show you the technique that I use on myself. Maybe it's gonna work on you. Also, if you're I'm a right hand. So if you're a left hand righted, I don't know how to show you that, but I will be showing you the way I do it, and maybe it's gonna work also for you. So I pick also a piece from my hair. This is gonna be less than the other one. Why? Because you're using a brush and a blow dryer. So you really have to be like a drop of hair. And then you're gonna put the rest of the hair away from you on a clip. Okay. Now you have to wet your hair. The difference between the brush, right, and the blow dryer is that the hair has to be air dried, the blow dryer has to be wet. So you have to wet it, because the blow dryer, if it's not wet, you're not gonna have that nice effect of really straight and sleek hair, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, so you really have to like wet it, and then you use your protect again. You use a brush and a blow dryer. I'm gonna use it in the highest, but you can also use it in the lowers or in cold. I know a lot of you girls might also have thin hair. If you have thin hair, I don't have it, but if you have thin hair and some of you have straight hair also, you can just wash it and go like this. And it's gonna naturally get straight because your hair is that way. But if you have curly hair like me, this is what you do. You're gonna turn it on. You're gonna put the brush at the bottom of your hair and the blower at the top. Okay guys, so something I want to mention is that before you use the blow dryer, the brush has to be under the hair and the blow dryer has to be on the top. So you're gonna do this motion until you get your results like this. You're gonna see that I'm gonna go over and over again until I'm happy with how my hair looks and how straight it is, okay? Something else that I want to mention is that I am using the heat protector now because I blow my hair a lot, and every day I use it. Also, I'm curling my hair after this, okay? So it's really important that I use it. But if you don't have it at home now, it's okay for the first time if you're blowing your hair that you don't have to use it. After, if you're doing it on a daily okay, so if you're using it on a daily basis, I definitely recommend you to use this, 100% sure, okay? So let's get started. So now you're gonna take another piece important that you try to not mix it with the hair that you already blow. So I always put it behind, and then I take a new piece, okay? And then I put my hair up again. I'm gonna wet it. Show you another technique that I use. Okay, so with the brush underneath, right, you guys are gonna get from here down, like from the ears down, you're gonna get your hair very straight for the people that have curly hair. But in the roots, you're gonna still have like a freezier and like a bunch, hair bunching right here, okay? So this is what I do to make it very flat. I grab the blower the same way, but the brush, I'm gonna use it on top of it. And then the blower also, together with the blower, instead of having it underneath. This way. Now you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna take another piece, you're gonna wet it, and then you're gonna keep blowing it. And we're almost done with the blow dry. keep using the same technique over and over until you feel happy with the results. Okay. No, actually it's too thick. So because it's too thick, I have to divide it in two. Okay. Okay, in the front of my hair, I have short pieces, okay? So I'm gonna show you how I do the short pieces, because there I'm gonna use the flattened iron, and I wanna show you how to use it too, if you need to. So I divided the short piece, and then I'm gonna do this part. It's very important also that you part your hair where you want your part, okay? If you wanna have a middle part, you're going to divide your hair and you're gonna give yourself a middle part. And you're gonna blow it like this. One side to this side to this side, okay? Because I wanna have a side part, a deep side part, I already made it. So all this hair has to come here, okay? So it really depends where your part is and how you want it, how you like it. So for me, this is the most important part because my hair gets very, very frizzy in the front. And if I don't do this, I would have my back straight and my hair like curly, literally, okay? So this is what I do. I take the short pieces and I grab the rest of the hair like this in the back, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wet it, okay? I'm gonna blow it towards the front. This is if you have short pieces and you have curly hair and you wanna have a straight look, okay? For the rest of the girls, if you have more like a wavier hair, straight hair, you don't need this technique. You can just blow it regularly the way I was doing it, and then you're gonna have perfect results. I go in the front, like that. Okay, and now I'm gonna put the blower on the coolest. Like it's usually in the middle, okay? Before you put it on your head, you have to try it on your hands to make sure it's not so hot. So like that you don't burn yourself. Okay, now it's perfect. So I'm going to just dry it because my roots are wet, okay? I just want to dry it, and because I'm using directly the blower into my head and I don't want to burn my head, I'm going to use it in the coolest. And I'm going to do that. Okay, now it's completely dry, and I'm going to divide it in two, just like this. Okay, and now I'm using the flattened iron, which is this one. Right now I'm using Babyliss. If you don't have one, then I will show you how to use it with a blow dryer, but if you have short hair, I really need you to be very cautious because you can really burn yourself, and I don't want any of you to do that, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the heat protector again. I'm gonna take one piece, like a little piece, and I'm gonna go over it with a flattened iron, sorry. If you hear something like this, or if you see like that it's coming, something's coming out of it, don't be scared. It's just because of the heat protector, or maybe it's just a little wet, and you shouldn't be scared, okay? It's normal. Okay, I'm taking the other piece and I'm doing the same thing. Okay. And then, because I don't like the middle part, for now, I'm gonna do the same thing, but not to this side, to the other side. Okay, so now I'm taking the hair on the top, right? And I'm brushing it like this. And I'm also using the flattened iron on the top because I didn't really blow it here to make it look very sleek like this side. So I'm gonna take also another piece like that. And I'm gonna use it this way. 1, 2, and 3. that result. I'm making my part perfect. And I'm reusing the flattened iron again because I see frizzy hair right here. So I do not want to have any frizziness. And then I'm going to use it at the ends, just to make it sleeker. Okay. So now, I always like to use this. It's BioSilk. If you don't have it at home, it's okay. You don't have to use it. But I like to use it at the end. Because this is gonna make your hair look shiny, just healthier, not so dry, because you went through so much heat. Okay? And then this is the final result. To have straight, sleek hair. I hope you guys like it. Okay, so now that we're done, this is the final look of how to make your hair straight. I want to show you guys 3 ways of how to do updos, like very quick updos, and also like, you know, things that you can do very quick and you can use it for different type of events, and they're so quick, easy, fast, and you just need a rubber band. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Now I have a side part, right? But if you also want to do it in the middle part, it's gonna be great also. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna grab my hair like this. I'm gonna leave it very loose. I'm gonna use a brush, okay? Like that, to make everything neat and just put everything together, okay? I'm not gonna do it so high. I'm gonna do it like middle, like that. Okay. I don't want it tight, but you have to make sure that everything is like in place, that everything looks where it's supposed to be, okay? So I'm using 2 because I have a lot of hair. I'm gonna rub it around. Okay. After I do it, I'm gonna fix the front. I always like to leave like some pieces around my face, like that. And what I'm doing now is I'm gonna take my hair and I'm gonna make a bun, okay? So the way I'm gonna do it is, you can do it in 2 ways, okay? The way I always do it is I just grab my hair, I twist it, and I go over and over like this, okay? And then you can just use a bobby pin right there. You can use few bobby pins, and then this is what you get. It's very easy. It looks cool. You can, if you have at home, you can also use like a very fancy pin or clip right here. I don't have it right now, but if you do have, you can use it right here on the top, on the other side, or just in the front. It's gonna look very pretty and it's just so easy. 5 minutes, you can have it done. The next one is, I'm gonna do a braid. Okay, you can also curl it. Actually, this is a good one. You can do this and then you can curl your pony. And then you can have it like that and it just look nice. Okay, the other one is I'm taking my hair in 3 pieces. Okay, like this. And I'm like, okay, so this is 1 piece, 2 piece, 3rd piece, okay? So the first piece, you're gonna put it underneath the other one. You're gonna cross them, basically. You're crossing them like that, okay? So you're gonna cross one another like this, one another, one to the other, and this is gonna be your result. And other. So I take one, put it under it, and then the other one on top of it, just like that. Okay. And then I'm not gonna use a pony here because I want to make it very loose, okay? I want to make it very big, so this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull it from the outside, like that. And then the other one the same way, the other side. Okay, and it's gonna look like this. For this technique, I also don't have, I should have bring. You can find these clips on any beauty salon, okay? And you can put clips inside. They have like little flowers clips or bobby pins. They have also, this is my earrings, but I wanna show you how it's gonna look also. If you buy or if you have a home, little pins like this, you can put it in your, like all the way in your, okay. So you can put it all the way in your braid, just like that, in each little hole, and it's gonna look so cool. You can leave it down, okay? Or you can also make a bun with it. I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look. First of all, you're gonna tie the bottom. Okay? And then you're gonna wrap it around the same way I showed you the other one. Like this. Okay? And then you're gonna bring these pieces in the front and you're gonna curl them, just the front pieces. You can leave them straight, but you can also curl them. This is the curling iron I'm gonna use. You probably have another one at home. I'm gonna show you the different ones that we have and that you can also use. It's very simple. You can just, you have to make sure that it's hot enough, but it's not super hot, okay? You have to be very careful. I don't want any of you to burn yourself. You have to hold it like this. You always hold it from here. You open it, and then you twist your hair inside. Be very careful in your face. You see how far it is from my face? It's very far from my face. And then you're gonna have a little curl. And then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Then you're gonna have a drop of a curl. I think it's very cute. It's very cool. You can use it for every day. If you want to go out, if you want to go to a dinner, if you have a wedding, whatever you want to do it for, it's going to be amazing. So the next one that I'm doing is, you can do also a high pony. If you guys don't know how to do it, it's basically the same way that I did it. I call it the Ariana Grande pony. It's very super, super high, like this. You have to brush through everything, and you can just make a very high pony. You can use everything towards the back, like this. I don't like it, but if you do, you can use everything towards the back. Because I like to have a side part, I'm gonna do everything towards the back except my part. Okay. You're gonna do the same thing. But in this case, in this case, I'm going to use in the front a drop of water because I have very short hair, and again a little bit of bio silk, just like in the front of my hair. And I am going to use small, like this type of comb, and I'm going to brush through it so those little hairs don't come out and just they don't bother you. Okay, now you can leave it like this, but because I don't like it like that, I like to cover the pony because it's very high. I'm gonna take a drop of hair and I'm gonna twist it around my pony. Okay, just like this. You can use a bobby thing underneath, and then you don't see the pony. Okay, so you have few options. You can curl the pony. Okay, I will show you later how to curl your hair, and that same way you can curl the pony. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the high pony braid. This one is a little different from the other one. It's gonna look a little difficult, but it's really not. I know for a lot of you guys, maybe it's gonna be a little confusing using the blow dryer, doing this type of, curls, and now the braid. But to be honest with you guys, it was also very difficult for me at the beginning, okay? For everybody, something new, it's always gonna be difficult, but the more you practice, the better you're gonna get with it, okay? So always remember these tips and keep practicing. Okay, so this is how I'm going to show you. You're going to take your hair in 2 pieces, okay, and then you're going to grab from the back of your hair pieces, like little pieces, and you're going to twist it to the other side. Like that one, I bring it to this side, and then this one, I'm going to bring it to the other side, like this. Okay, And I'm gonna keep doing the same thing all over and over again. About one little piece from the left side to the right side, and then one small piece from the right side to the left side, just like that. Also, if you have your teeny dini, you can also practice on the teeny dinis, okay? Because that also is you're gonna see yourself better doing it. You're gonna see the mistakes you make. When you do it on your hair, because it's on your hair, you won't be able to really see, okay? But if you're practicing someone else, it's gonna be easier for you. You're gonna keep doing the same thing over and over. This one is always gonna take longer than the other ones. Because it's piece by piece. Okay, so this is what you're doing. Remember guys, you're gonna take one piece at a time. You're gonna put it to the other side. You're gonna take another piece, bring it to the other side, okay? You have two pieces like this, okay? And you're taking from the back. So this is the back of it. I'm taking one piece and I'm bringing it forward to the other side, okay? And then I'm taking the other one to this side. And then just like this. You can keep going. Just like this. Okay. I want you guys to feel comfortable about yourself. I don't want you to be frustrated when you try these things. I want you to give yourself time because, you know, it's gonna take time for you to learn. But if you keep practicing, I promise that you will get the results you want. And maybe you can even be better than me and just do better hair than me. Who knows? We're almost done. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my fingers and I'm gonna open it up, okay, because I don't want it to be too tight. I'm gonna open it up like this with your fingers. You can just pull it. It's very important that you hold the bottom, because if you don't, then you're going to just mess up the whole braid. But if you just like I did right now. Okay, this is how it's gonna look. Very cool. You can keep doing it till the bottom, the same technique. I'm not gonna do it till the bottom because I wanna have that look. But yeah, you can do the same technique all the way to the bottom, okay? So this is how it looks. This is the final result. I hope you guys like it and you can practice on your own. Okay, so now is time, my favorite time and probably yours, okay? It's the time to curl our hair. I love curling my hair, I love waving my hair, and I'm gonna show you two different waves of have like a very glam look and at the same time a funkier look, okay? So on this side of my hair, I'm gonna show you how to do glam waves, okay? And on this side, I will show you how to do beachy waves. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take again, I'm gonna take one piece of my hair, I'm gonna leave it down, and then the other piece, I'm gonna just put it up with a clip away from my face and away from the hair that I will be working on. I'm gonna use a drop this. And then I will be using the same curling iron that I used before, okay? This technique is very simple, it's very cool, but again, I need you guys to be very careful and cautious of how you're gonna use it, okay? I'm gonna grab it from here and I'm gonna use it away from my face, all right? You can also use it on the lowest. Now I have it in 280. And it goes up to 430, okay? So you can leave it that way, or if your curling iron has even less than that, you can also use it in there. It's safe for you and for your hair, okay? So I'm taking one piece, all right? And what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to twist it like that around the curling iron. Okay, I'm gonna hold it for a few seconds until I feel like it's, and then I'm gonna let it go. Okay, and go like that. I'm gonna take the other piece, and then I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna twist it. I'm gonna hold it for a few seconds, just that way, and then I'm gonna let it go. For this type of look, it has two names, glam wave and retro waves, okay? You have to use the same direction all the time. If you're coming towards the face, meaning if you're doing the curl this way, you always have to do the same thing with the other hair, okay? Now I'm going away from the face. So because I'm going away from the face, I'm using the curl under it, like that, okay? And it's gonna be away from the face. So everything that I'm doing, I'm gonna do the same direction. So now I'm taking another piece. Okay, putting it up. I'm taking the hair. Because I'm putting so much heat, I'm using the heat protector. But again, if you don't have it at home, and if you If you're only doing this once in a while, it's okay. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hold it for a few seconds. I'm gonna let it go. And again. I'm gonna use another piece of hair. I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna hold it. And then I'm gonna let it go. Oops. Again, guys, it's very important that everything goes to the same direction, okay? I'm gonna love the end result. Something very important also, okay? When you guys finish doing the curl, you have to let it sit for a few minutes. Don't break the curl. Don't put your fingers through, because if you do that, then the curl is not gonna hold. You have to let it cool off, and then you can open it up. That's why after I do the curl, I'm not even opening it or touching it. Okay, so this is the last piece that we're curling. Okay. So while we wait until this gets cool, okay, we're gonna do this. If you really want your curls to hold, if you have like very thin hair or just like very silk and straight hair, what you can also do while you curl your hair, every time the curl is done, you can just hold it in your hand like that, and you can just like literally just grab it, and it's gonna take the same direction of the curl, and you can just clip it, right? You can clip it like this, or you can clip it with a bobby pin also. You can clip it in your head like that. And you can do the same thing with everything, like with each curl, and then when you're done, you just let it go. And it's gonna be super tight and it's gonna hold forever, okay? In my case, I don't have to do it because I already have wavy and curly hair. So for sure it's gonna hold. Okay, so this side, I am doing Beachy Waves. So again, I'm gonna take a small piece. I'm gonna put my hair up. I'm gonna clip it. Okay, I already clipped it. This is piece. And for this one, I'm gonna use a different curling iron, okay? So you can do this curl in different waves, in different techniques. One technique that you can use is, because it's small, you can also do the same thing I was doing on this side, but because the curling iron is smaller, you're using the same technique, but it's not gonna become the same result. Why? Because the curling iron is different. So you can do that, okay? You can let it go, and then you can do also at the bottom, and you're gonna leave the bottom piece without curling it, okay? And then you let it go, and you're gonna have something like this. That's also one option. You see how the curl it comes here? If you feel like the top you want a little bit more curly, you can just go higher, okay? Just like that. Also, what you can do, and that's what I'm actually doing, you can take a piece and you can open the curling iron, okay? If you want your curls to come forward, you're gonna hold the curling iron like that, okay? And then you're gonna bring it forward towards the face, like this, okay? You don't want to go like that and then twisting it back, because then you're not gonna have a curl that's gonna be messed up, okay? So you're holding it and you're kind of curling the hair, this is gonna be your guide. So you're gonna put your hair in, you're gonna close it, and then you're gonna go towards that piece, okay? So that's what I'm doing. I keep curling and then I keep opening because I have long hair. So I keep opening it up. This is it. So again, the same thing. My guide is always towards the back, because this is where I want my result to be. So you're gonna open, let go the one you already curled. Like that. Okay, so I'm gonna take one more piece of my hair, okay? And I'm gonna show you again the technique of having that beachy wave, kind of. The same technique. I'm taking my hair, holding the curling iron. I'm doing it towards the face because that's how I like it, okay? I'm gonna twist, and then I'm gonna let go. I'm gonna twist again, let go. Every time you let go, you have to open it up a drop. If you open it a lot, then the whole hair is gonna come out of the curling iron, okay? So you're really holding it, right? You're curling, and then you're letting it go, and then opening it up to get the other piece of hair. Just like this. Okay, so now I'm gonna keep curling my hair this way because I wanna show you guys how to do updos and like fancy styles with this type of curl. But definitely I wanted you guys to see two different types of waves, and this is crimpy and like funkier. This is more glamorous. So yeah, I already showed you the technique on this. I'm gonna keep curling my hair now as the retro waves or Hollywood waves, however you wanna call it. Okay, so this is the final look. I already curl it, okay? So you guys can open it up. If you do wanna open it up, you can use a comb like this, okay? You can use a comb like that. And then you can just go through it. And then you're gonna have much more of a neat look and like everything together, set up together. I think that looks so cool, so nice. Looks very full. It's very cool. Okay, so now I want to show you how you can use, or what you can do also if you want to have your hair down, but you want it to look just like more dressier and you don't want it on your face, you want it away from the face, okay? So you can hold your hair just like that, how I did it, and you can give yourself a little high, like very loose. You can pin it in the back with bobby pins, like this. Okay, I know you might see the bobby pins right here, but again, you guys can combine it with fancy clips if you do have. If you have little hairs like me in the front, you can use Vital Silk again. You can put it in the front to calm it down. They also have hairspray, okay? So if you have hairspray at home, you can just brush it back and use hairspray so they don't come out again. Okay, you can bring it to the front. If you have nice earrings, you can show your earrings when you put it back like this. It's not on your face all the time, and it looks very nice. It looks like a waterfall type of look. Okay, and then the next one that you can do is you can take the hair in the front and you can braid it, or you can just twist it. You can make a braid, you can twist and make it like very loose, like that. You can leave one down and just put one up, just like this. Or you can take both, okay? Also, it looks very cool and nice. If you have a middle part, you can also do it as a middle part. It's gonna look very cool. Just make sure that you have it very loose, not super tight like that, okay? It looks more natural, more soft around your face. Like that. Okay, and then if you have a nice clip, you just put a nice clip right here, and this is how it looks. It's very simple, it's very quick. After you curl it, you can also make a braid. I'm going to show you now. You can hold, again, you can hold 3 pieces like this. And you can twist it the same way around I showed you when I was doing the pony. But on this time, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take hair from here. Okay? Every time you're twisting it, you're taking another piece of hair and you're gonna put it under it like that. And then you're gonna take another one. Okay, so you're gonna basically twist it again like that. But every time you twist it and every time you're gonna twist the one that comes through here, you're taking hair. Okay, you're taking another piece from hair and you're twisting it again. Just like that. And then another piece of hair. You're gonna put it together with this one, right? And I'm twisting it in, okay? So now I'm gonna leave it like this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it down. And then you're gonna have a nice braid. You can continue doing it until the bottom, like this, so it looks more, you know, more sharp and more defined, like this. You twist it and twist it and twist it all the way around. And now you're gonna open it up like I showed you in the other video when I was doing the other curl. You open it up. You see how different and how nice it looks when you open it up? It just looks different. It looks so elegant, so cute. Like that. Okay. And now you're gonna hold it right here. Okay, so what I did was I put a bobby pin here to hold it until I do the other one. Okay, so I'm doing the other one the same way I did that one, twisting it around. I'm taking a few hairs from here and I'm twisting it. Okay, and then I'm gonna do to the bottom like that. So it's basically one here, the other one there. Okay, you have like that. You put that one inside, the other one under it, and then the same thing, and the same thing. Okay, now I'm gonna open it up. It's like this. Okay, so now I have my two braids, and I'm gonna put one, both in the back. I'm gonna twist both of them. Basically gonna use the bobby pin underneath it, so you don't really see the bobby pin. This is how it looks. Okay guys, so we got to the end of this course. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I hope you guys really find out the best out of you. I hope you really guys learn something from it. I really want you guys to keep practicing, and the most important thing, follow your dreams. If you guys have dreams to follow, if you want to become a professional, never give up, keep trying, keep practicing, keep learning. And just keep learning about yourself. I hope I was very clear. I was really happy to show all I know with you guys. And remember, follow your dreams, go for what you love, and get the best out of you.